Hi, good evening, team. Today we are going to look at a couple of concepts. One would be the cloud formation, another would be our S3 bucket. Cloud formation, for example, in our VPC, we have created 50 servers or 50 instances, lot of roles or lot of rules in them. How many of them can access internet? How many of them can stay? How many of them can communicate with each other? Or how many can go and access the S3 buckets or the databases? Now, for example, we have this infrastructure and we have to move to a different location. For example, we are in USA and we want to go to Australia. What we will do? Will we go to Australia and we will just go, okay, let's create a cloud. Okay, let's put 50 servers. Okay, let's establish the communications, the specific policies which we have. If we're going to do all of that, and that's going to take a lot of time. And if it's on more than one location, it can be unimaginable. Cloud formation is the concept which comes to us as a solution. In this, we can replicate the whole infrastructure from one place to the other place. In this example, I'm going to be making it pretty simple because previous lectures were pretty long for me. So I'm going to make an S3 bucket for you. So let's get started. So now CloudFormation, it has two things, stacks and templates. What is template? Template is, we can say it's like a recipe. For example, we have 50 servers. Now, um, to replicate those 50 servers to different location, we just need to install a recipe in the form of a code to that locations. It's very much possible that the team which is going over there, they are not good with coding. Anyways, cloud computing, we don't need much of a coding. Over here, we just need a JSON template. And I can show you that on how to create a bucket without going into the S3 concept over here from the top. So over here, I'm just choosing an existing template. I'm going to upload a file which I prepared. It's in the JSON format. It's an easy one. So the JSON file has been updated and this template has been updated in the S3 bucket as well. I will show you at the end of this video or even before that. Now, let's see, I gave previously this name. Let me change it to a different one, 123. So character count, yeah, it's good. It's alphanumeric characters defined in your template and allow. Yes, that's all good. If we are on a production network and we have lot of AWS resources and we have to organize and identify them, then we need to go to tags. In this case, I'm just going to create one for you. So that would not be necessary. I'm not using an IAM role. Just to let you know what the IAM role is. It's like, for example, if I work at an institute. Now, for example, for a particular day, the CEO of that institute is not there, and I'm the CTO of the institute. Now, CEO has to sign some papers, but he cannot do it. I'm just taking an example. So, okay, I'm given a role. Okay, today you will act as CEO just to sign these papers. This is a different concept, IAM role, which we will discuss it in a different lecture. Today I will show you. Okay, let's go with the different of stack failure. What happens if a stack fails? For example, we have four S3 buckets. So if three are successfully provisioned, fourth one didn't do. And I want the three to be here. I will choose this one. The fourth one can stay, we can create later on. But if we want to do all the processes from the beginning, that means recreating all the four buckets, I have to choose the rollback. Delete new created role during a rollback. So either we can delete all newly created resources or use deletion policy. These policies apply, we have multiple resources. In this case, it would not be necessary. Define the resources you want to protect from unintentional updates. That would not be necessary. It's just an S3 bucket I'm going to create. Rollback configuration, we discussed that already. Notifications. We will discuss this topic at a later moment, at a later time sometime. SNS. That simple notification service. what this is a push based service used by the Amazon, like we get emails. Okay, your debit card transaction has been is this, or okay, your transaction is successful. These kind of notifications or OTPs, they are these SNS or simple notification services. There would be separate lecture on that. Stack creation option. Okay, let's do this. Timeouts. Let me say I want to create it in 3 minutes. Termination protection. Now what is termination protection? I want to create the S3 buckets. If someone tries to delete it, it will not be deleted. Maybe because I have some important data into it. Over here, that would not be necessary. So I will just keep it deactivated. The template is ready. That was the prerequisite. This is the template format. Okay, let me do this. Like I mentioned you that I will show you the where it is stored. So I will go to the top over here, how we can search for S3. S3 bucket. See, this is the template which is created. It was created in 746. It's 750 right now, which I mentioned earlier in the lecture. So based on this template, we will create a new bucket. I will show you. Now, stack name, I provided that before. These would not be necessary. No, I'm not using an IAM role. I told that before. Role on back feature, yes, that would be. SNS topic, yeah, that would not be necessary. If I submit it now, so it's a creation in progress. Creation in progress. Configuration complete. Okay, let's see. Let me refresh this on my side. S3 bucket is created with this name. Now, what is S3 bucket? So S3 bucket is the bucket in which we store the object storage. We make different objects and we store it over here. Different type of storages are like the block storage or object storage. This one particularly is the object storage one. So I can just open it. I can upload the data. Let's see. Like instead of going for the Dropbox, or like I'm just giving an example, it's just like a Dropbox service which we operate. So I updated this file. Remember, you can create a bucket. It has lots of storage. You can upload to up to 5 terabytes of data at once. Not no file should be more than that. So I just uploaded these files, and yeah, it has been. It was just a text file with the configuration which I did. Okay, so without the okay, now the easiest way to create, not the easiest, the other way which we generally do to create the bucket is go to S3. We can create a bucket from here. I can give a bucket name. Okay, I can myself assign ownership and apply policies on that. But this is something which I cannot do for 200 buckets again and again. That's why the CloudFormation concept comes into picture. Okay, before I close this video, um, cloud computing is at a boom these days. If you need my assistance with the coaching, like with the concepts of the coaching, because we need a direction to be successful in the cloud computing. If we have the correct direction, like concept after concept, which concept comes after which concept, then we can be successful to clear all the interview or certification. Please feel free to reach me via comments, and any questions, just let me know, and I will be able to assist further with that. Thank you, team.